Welcome and welcome back. Welcome to the ultimate Dragon Slayer insect glaive build. This is my current state of the game, finely tuned, last moment, dragon built artian based weapon system for the insect glaive. This is based off a maximum roll artian, 4 attack rolls, 1 sharpness blade, and trying to squeeze as much critical hit damage and critical hit chance as possible while maintaining a really solid level of survivability. But in the clip that you're seeing at the moment, we're doing a huge amount of damage to Shia. He doesn't know what to do with me. He's getting flinched left, right and centre, and we are able to put him down during that final phase incredibly quickly, but also maintain a really strong level of survivability. It's a gore, guardian ARKVELD, numinous shroud, Shia hybrid set, built off the artian weapon system. But moving into the skills, I won't keep you waiting too much. Let's go. Critical boost, level 3. Always has to be in there when you're trying to min-max on your damage output. Extra 9% critical hit damage, absolutely brilliant skill. Need to squeeze it in, it's in there for a reason. Razor sharp, my favourite weapon sharpness lost gem in the game because it allows you to squeeze in another skill at exactly the same time. So the way that we're doing this, we're putting 1 pip of dragon attack in here to help push that dragon up to 320 damage on this particular glaive. And then critical eye level 1 couples with the airborne flight jewel to get us to that 9%. This build within itself, with your mantle on, is going to let you push to a 99% critical hit chance. You're going to be trying to squeeze as much critical hits as you can throughout your mantle and agitator phase, and you're going to be outputting an incredible amount of damage. And then, yeah, dragon attack needs to be in there. We're trying to optimize as much damage as possible. And airborne, my favorite insect glaive skill, because your finishing move where you swirl up into the air to output all of your damage, it's activated 100% of the time, giving you an extra flat 10% attack power. It's a vital skill. And some of you are more aerial based insect glaive users who don't tend to stay on the ground too much, especially in group hunts. It's got to be in that build because it's maximizing your output while you're up there. Weakness exploit, too good at its job, has to be in your build. Giving you 50% on wounds and 30% increased affinity on weak spots is allowing you to get over that 100% on your wound hits, but getting you squeezing up towards 89 and 99% critical hit chance dependent on what phase of the battle you're in. With that skill, has to be in there. Beautiful thing. Agitator, we need it. Flat 20 attack, min maxes that damage and gives us the extra 15% affinity as well. Then Constitution level 3. My old traditional builds go with Constitution level 2, but this time round we're going to go with a level 3. I found that in moments where I've really output and pushed myself to the limit and tried to stay in the air and rotate around the likes of Shia a lot, there has been 1 or 2 instances where I've run out of stamina and it's forced me back to the floor and kind of slowed my DPS phase down. So the extra 10% has just given me that extra buffer for them particular scenarios. Recovery speed level 3 goes with the Shia set and also goes with the antivirus buff as well, because antivirus, as we know, gives us that 15% affinity, but then also coupling it with the gore set gives you a nice recovery buff also as well. So you couple that all together with a superb amount of recovery with the Shia armor pieces, it's a beautiful thing. And then burst level 1, we're pushing and squeezing as much high base attack stat as we can. Getting 1 level of burst in here allows us to really maximize that damage output. Then maximum might level 1, I wanted to squeeze in as much as I possibly could to get towards that crit, so we can get as much crit as we can to optimize the use of critical boost. But it's there for your biggest DPS phases. Monsters toppled, falls over, your stamina hits full, maximum might kicks in. It's that extra 10% affinity that you do need. Recovery level up level 1 lands in here as well. So what I've noticed with my testing with this is, especially the green buff coming back off your kinsect, it is increasing that level of recovery, and then also it seems to give you a very, very small minimum buff to the recovery speed also, with the amount that the recovery speed is coming. But if you can maintain in the air and stay out of trouble and rotate your way around that monster once you understand its movements, the whole level of recovery in this set is outrageous. It's putting you in a great spot, and I do honestly believe now that the Shia set is very, very overpowered for this point of the game. Earplugs level 1 has to be in there. We always squeeze it in. Your choice here on this one, if you wanted to, you can take maximum might out and you can put another earplugs gem in the earplugs slot. With that, you will be able to go through every single one of Shia's raws, but every other monster in the game except for Shia and Magala have a powerful roar. So you need 2 levels of earplugs to get through their roars when you've got all your buffs with an insect glaive. But every other monster, including ARKVELD and everybody else, once you've got full buffs with 1 pip of earplugs, you are fine. It's your choice if you want to sacrifice it or not. But I like to push that extra 10% crit. I don't mind hitting the roar because I know I can reposition and go again if I need to. And then flinch free always squeezes into my builds. We just want to prevent them knockbacks. It allows me to complete the combo and get the finisher off. And then go Magala's Tyranny and Zoshia's Pulse. Hand in hand, overpowered sets, apex monsters, lovely pieces of equipment. But yeah, we're in a great place. I don't think I can push any further than this. We could go down a Counter-Strike route and take away as much survivability as we wanted and push Constitution more if we wanted to really squeeze a min-maxed I only want to do damage build. But I like to have a little safety net in the build where I know that I'm regenning health, and it gives me the comfort and the ability to push my DPS windows further. And for those of you who are new to the game, new to the Monster Hunter series, having some survivability in there while still being a DPS machine is not a bad thing, believe me. But yeah, due to the current state of the game after Title Update 1 with no further armor pieces, I don't want to push it any further than this. This is putting Zoshia down for me in around 9 minutes solo, 9.5 minutes, 10 minutes, 9 minute 40, making a couple of mistakes in there, never fainting. But one thing, what has not happened in any of my hunts for a long time, is I am not using a healing item at any point now, due to the fact that this recovery speed, coupled with the recovery up and the green buff from the Kinsect, is keeping me alive on a consistent basis. And then your palico, as we know, incredibly powerful. There's nothing wrong with lying on the floor after a big hit, taking a bit of damage, and because the way that the airborne movements move around of an insect glaive, your palico will come in and heal you as well. But yeah, I've not used a healing item in about 6 or 7 hunts since really going to test this build against different things. Don't feel the necessary to need it. But we're in a good place. Really looking forward to the event coming this week. We shall see. I want to get my hands on that scarf. I want to see what that's going to look like and put it into some armor builds. But yeah, thank you to everyone for supporting the channel so far. You're all absolute legends. The feedback's been incredible. We're moving into almost 130 subscribers. We're at 128, I believe, right now. And we grow on a day-to-day basis, but I appreciate every single one of you. Anything you need, please pop a comment in the box and I will get back to everyone as soon as I possibly can. And yeah, thanks for your time. Until the next one, leave a like and subscribe. You know the vibes. Peace.